Gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving if you're in North America. Um, this video is going to be about space and the importance of giving not just women but people space. But we're going to start with women, and I'm going to go up through levels with this. So level one, this is when you first meet a woman and stuff like that. You want to all text messaging is for setting up dates. All text messaging is for setting up dates. The reason why all text messages are for setting up dates are when you text a woman, the chances are it's easy for her to just write it off. What do I mean by that? So it's easy for her to just flake or not talk to you. What do I mean by that? You want to have mystery to your life. You want to give the woman something to think about. So, if you're texting back and forth all this personal information and stuff like that, you're not giving her a chance to think about who you may be as a person. And also, texting back and forth, you may say something like she doesn't agree with. So she might decide that, you might get her in her head and she might start thinking and she might be like, you know what, I'm not going to go on this date and stuff like that. She already has a low form of investment through the text messaging, because text messaging is a low form of investment, so she can just flake out on the date. Ideally, text wants to set up the date, wait, and then meet her on a date. Let's just say the date is, you met her Monday and the date is Friday. So you get her number Monday, and then later on, maybe later that day, you may text her and be like, hey, it was nice meeting you, blah, 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 just very simple, very cordial. It was nice meeting you. What are you free this Friday for a drink? And usually if she wants to see you, it's going to be a yes. If she doesn't want to see you, it's going to be like, oh, I got to check my schedule, or I don't know, or something like that. It's like wishy-washy. Now, in some cases, she may want to see you, but Friday's busy. So maybe she may say, oh, I can't do Friday, but I can do Saturday. It has to be like a response like that. But at that point, you don't really text her, throughout the week. If she texts you, you just keep it cordial. She's like, hey, how you doing today? Hey, I'm doing good. You just say, I'm really looking forward to seeing you Friday. You keep it short and sweet, because you're adding mystery to you, and you're appearing busy, but you should really be busy. Like, don't appear busy, be busy. Have a life. This woman is not your life. You just met her. She's not your life. So do what you do. You hanging out with your friends, playing video games, going to school, going to work, whatever you do. Do what you do. And don't really think about, the date you have Friday. Of course, Friday, that's when Friday comes around, you maybe text her in the morning. Let's just say your date's at 7:00. You'll text her in the morning and you'll say, hey, we still on for 7. And then if she's still interested, she'll be like, yeah, I can't wait to see you. So you show up to the date. She confirms the date. Always confirm the date. No matter what, confirm the date. You don't want to waste your time. You confirm the date because you don't want to waste your time. That's why you confirm the date. So you confirm the date, and sometimes she'll be in her head like, does he really want to see me? You confirm the date. It confirms that you really want to see her and you're not going to waste your time. And she says yes. Of course, she can still flake, but it decreases her chances of her flaking. So you go on a date. Now, this is what I do. 15 minutes or more, I'm leaving. I will leave a date if a woman's 15 more minutes or less or later. That's just for me. Punctuality is just like, I'm like a stickler for punctuality. So if a person's more than 15 minutes late, I don't care what their excuse is. Stuck in traffic, I don't care. I'm leaving for the date. Now you can have any rules you want, but if she's late, you should definitely, let's just say you're getting drinks or stuff, she should definitely pay for the first round of drinks, because it's a form of courtesy. And it's not like I'm not making this a sex thing. It's just a form of courtesy. If you're a person with integrity and you're late, you take your time seriously, so you take the time of others seriously. And if she takes your time seriously, aka she's a person, like I said, a person with integrity, she's gonna agree to that. She's gonna be like, okay, I'll get the first round of date, first round of drinks, excuse me. Now, on to dating in space, like when you're first like fooling around and stuff like that. Let's just say you're friends with benefits. Friends with benefits is kind of the same thing. It's basically you only really hit each other up to to get together and smash. Like, I guess Friends with benefits, you can still be friends and stuff like that, but majority of the time, you still don't want to text too much. You can say hi, and keep the conversation short and sweet, but mostly, you're meeting up to have sex, and whatnot. Of course, quote on, where we're going on the friends with benefits. Of course, you're still friends, but still, you don't want to be too ambitious. It's not your girlfriend, so being friends with benefits, it still has a fair bit of distance because, aka emphasis on the benefits, which is it's partly a sexual type of thing. So dating, you can text a fair bit amount, and the space primarily comes from you're not like up under her 24/7. You want maybe like a day or two before you see her, or maybe you're busy and you can't get back to her. It's not like you're looking. I'm not suggesting you looking at her text message and be like, I just wait till later to text her. If you have the time, text her back. If you don't have the time, don't go out of your way to text her back. That's what I mean. Allowing that space, because attraction typically grows in space. So you're allowing that space. You know what I mean? And you're getting back to her when you can. With your girlfriend, it's a little bit different. So with your girlfriend, you obviously have to be there for your girlfriend. You have to be consistent and stuff like that. So, you don't want to be too aloof and too cold when you have a girlfriend, because the point of girlfriend and boyfriend is that you're there for each other. But at the same time, you still want to be busy to a certain extent. You don't want to spend every ounce, every second with your girl. Trust me. Because it kind of destroys the spontaneity, like that spark in the relationship. You know how people say, I don't know, the spark's gone. That's people who are up under each other too much. They're not allowing, you're not allowing your partner to think about you. I just use, myself, for example. It's like, in my relationship, when my girl, I love my girl being around me, of course, but I like thinking about her when she's not around. Like, I like beginning to miss her, because that kind of like builds that tension that I can't wait to see her again. It's like you still have to build anticipation when it's your girlfriend. So like, us not seeing each other for 2 days, we're still kind of texting back and forth and stuff like that when we can, because me and my girlfriend are both busy. But when we meet up, it's that tension, that anticipation. Don't be up under your girl too much. If you're up under it, you're gonna like kill attraction, you're gonna kill mystery. There's gonna be no spontaneity in your lives and stuff like that. And so, the space, both of you are individuals, so you should be living individual lives. She maybe goes like, I don't know, to yoga with the girls, and you might work out in the morning and stuff like that. So you guys are doing your own thing. Individuality is important for relationships, and it keeps it healthy. Because what will happen is, if you're up under your girl too much, it's like both of your personalities will begin to merge into one person, and that's just not good. You both want to be individuals because you both, are supplementary. You want to be supplementary instead of having the same strengths and weaknesses. So if you're up under each other too much, you kind of have the same strengths and weaknesses. Secondly, people need to miss you. In life, people need to miss you. When people miss you, it's always going to be that respect there. When people miss you, it's always going to be that respect there. So you want to let people miss you because it creates value in who you are. You're a person who keeps your word and has integrity, of course. But at the same time, you're also someone who's busy and has their own lives. So you can't be around 24/7. So when you are around, that just makes it that much sweeter. But those are the 3 levels of space. Remember, when you first meet a girl, you text her only to set a date. You go out on a date and stuff like that. If you go to friends with benefits, you can text a little bit, like cordial and stuff like that. But mostly the texting is going to be for sex. And when you're dating, you can, you're more consistent, obviously, because you're dating, stuff like that. But you're still primarily using it to meet up. But when it's your girlfriend, you obviously have to be consistent and stuff like that. So text when you can, but still have your own life. And, make sure your girl has your own life. You don't want your girl to be up under you either, because that it gets old fast. I love my girl up under me, but I'm happy that she takes time for her own life as well, because it makes me feel as though she's respecting herself and stuff like that. I don't like, people worshiping me and stuff like that. And believe me, you're not doing yourself a favor by having a worshiper. So, Remember, give your girl space. That's it. Happy holidays. Stay safe. There's always more to come.